Hello guys, welcome to Clear Road Driving. In this video, we will discuss two important points that you should do in your Swedish driving license practical exam. These are continuation of the points I discussed in the video that just popped up on the top right corner. Please bear with me until the end of the video, and I'm pretty sure that you will get valuable information for your driving license practical exam preparation. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not done it yet. Point number 1. Drive with the right speed limit of the road. Speeding is one of the main reasons for road accidents. As a result, most examiners are very serious about the speed you drive with during your practical examination. Throughout the entire exam period, you need to show to the examiner that you are aware of the speed that you are driving with, by checking your dashboard frequently and driving with the right speed of the road. One important question that needs an answer is how to know the speed limit of the road. Obviously, the first sources that tell you the speed limit of the road are the speed limit signs that are placed on the roadside. So you need to track what speed limit is displayed on the roadside. You see the speed limit signs on both sides of the road if a new speed limit is introduced from that point onwards. In this case, for example, previously the speed limit was 70 km per hour, but after the speed limit signs, there is a 50 km per hour new speed limit. Thus, the speed limit signs are placed on both sides of the road. On the other hand, if the speed limit sign is placed only on one side of the road, this speed limit sign is not indicating a change of speed limit, but rather it is reaffirming the speed limit of the road that was already communicated earlier on the road. In this case, for example, the speed limit was 70 km per hour before reaching to this speed limit sign, and this sign is reaffirming that. But you are in the middle of examination and you are probably under some stress. As a result, you might miss noticing the speed limit signs on the roadsides. If you miss the speed limit road sign, the following factors will help you to not deviate from the correct speed limit of the road. First fact, in Sweden, if it is a built-up area, the speed limit is generally 50 km per hour. While outside of built-up areas, the speed limit is 70 km per hour. This is always true, unless otherwise other speed limit is indicated on the road. So, if you miss the road sign outside of built-up areas, your best shot is to drive with 70 km per hour. Second fact, if the speed limit is 70 km per hour, the broken lines that separate the lanes are wider than when the speed limit is 50 km per hour. As you can see on the picture, the broken lines that separate the lanes become narrower after the speed limit changed to 50 km per hour. Third fact, most modern cars have speed assist functionality. Thus, the speed limit is usually displayed on the dashboard in front of you. If you are totally out of sync on the speed limit of the road, you can use the value displayed on the dashboard to update yourself. But please be aware that it is not advisable to be totally dependent on the speed assist system of the car, because the value displayed on the dashboard might not be updated on time, and what is displayed can sometimes be wrong. Once you are aware of the speed limit of the road, try to keep a speed that is as close to the speed limit as possible. For example, if the speed limit of the road is 80 km per hour, try to keep your speed between 77 up to 80 km per hour. If your speed lowers to 75 or 76 km per hour, that should be okay for most examiners, as long as you noticed it quickly and try to adjust your speed. On the upper limit also, if your speed becomes 81 or 82 km per hour, this is not a problem for most examiners, as long as you are aware of this and try to reduce it as quickly as possible. Please bear in mind that, just like driving over the speed limit, driving too much under the speed limit is also unacceptable. If you drive with 70 km per hour continuously on an 80 km per hour road, the examiner will fail you for obstructing other road users. The main point you need to bear in mind here is that you should be aware of the speed limit of the road and you must control the speed of the car accordingly. One more important point here. The speed limit that is displayed on the side of the road is the maximum speed that you can drive with on that road, and the speed that you should drive with if the road condition allows you. However, just because the speed limit is 80 km per hour on a specific road, it does not mean that you should always drive with that speed. If it is a foggy day, for example, and the visibility is not good, then you need to reduce your speed and adjust to that condition. If there are large number of vehicles in front of you where they drive with 70 km per hour on an 80 km per hour road, then you need to adjust your speed and drive with the speed of the flow. Just because the speed limit is 80 km per hour, you do not need to overtake many vehicles to show for the examiner that you are driving with a speed that is close to the speed limit. Nevertheless, please be aware that this cannot be an excuse to drive over the speed limit of the road. Even if the flow of vehicles are driving over the speed limit of the road, which can definitely happen when you drive during your exam, you should not follow the flow. You should drive with the correct speed limit of the road in this case. In conclusion, if the road is open and the situation allows you to drive with the speed limit of the road, go on with that. If the situation does not allow you to drive with the speed limit of the road, adjust your speed accordingly. Are you getting important information from this video? If so, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button. Point number 2. Do not freak out if you miss your way. Going the wrong way is not a fault, but freaking out when you miss your way and making abrupt maneuvers is a mistake that is enough to fail you on the practical exam. Thus, have you missed your exit on the motorway? Just continue driving on your lane and tell to the examiner that you missed your exit, and he will tell you which other exit to take. Are you too late and it is not safe to switch to the exit lane on the motorway? Continue on your lane and be vocal to the examiner that you noticed the exit too late and you don't think that it is safe to switch to the exit lane. He will then instruct you to take another exit. Are you on the wrong lane that does not take you to the correct exit on the roundabout ahead of you? Try to switch to the correct lane only if it is safe. Otherwise, stay on the wrong lane and take the wrong exit on the roundabout. Please be aware that the first priority is safety. It is good to be on the correct lane that takes you to your destination. But if you cannot be on the correct lane safely, stay on the wrong lane. It is better to be safe and drive on the wrong lane than do risky maneuver and be on the correct lane. Thank you for watching. I hope you find valuable information from this video that is useful for your practical exam preparation. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, please subscribe now and hit the like button as well.